Today we're doing something just a little bit different than normal. I have been cutting some trees up and still working on habitat projects for the frickin' deer and everything else, and ice fishing last weekend with the boys. Today though, we're gonna try and catch us some beavers. I like beavers, don't get me wrong. I think they're cooler on the property, and I'm not looking to eradicate them for a couple of reasons. It's a sensitive ecosystem that beavers carry with them. You can take out the entire population in a stretch of river and they don't come back for years, other than just them traveling through the river. This is where their home is right now, and I don't want to completely decimate that. What I do want to do though is limit the destruction that they're causing. Because as you can see right here behind me, it ain't much of a dam, but it's a dam, and it's damming the ditch. And this down here is about 10 acres of grass that's getting flooded out, where deer and birds and rabbits usually bed and take cover. And it's not helping. So what I'm looking to do is take out 1 to 2 beavers from this location and also get an otter.
I don't know if you guys can see it, there's an otter under the ice right there. He just came up to that open water to hit air when I hit record. I don't think I got it. And then he swam back underneath, went along that edge. So what we're gonna do now, four-wheeler's still running. I think where they're staying is up here. But I don't necessarily know if I want to go up there. I do know right in there's another pinch point, and around the bend is another old dam. So I might check those out first.
So I haven't found a spot that is easy, you could say. So I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up there to where I saw him, and then I'm going to use that lure to my advantage somehow with that 330, not right directly in the ditch, but maybe in the ditch, if not right off to the side of the ditch. Alright, so we're back at the ditch. I've already got it set up because the battery's running low. And the idea behind this spot is going to be, I'm going to put the gland out, just back up here behind it. The good camera died, of course. So the idea behind this is, it's another pinch point. It's the same ditch we set up there. So I'm going to set both otter and beaver gland lure. I'm going to put the trail camera on this tree that's only about 10 feet away from it. And the idea is, okay, so I just saw that otter right there. Okay, this is a still open water where they got a spot to come up and get a breath. So when they're getting that breath, they should get a hint of that lure, and that's what the plan is. Fingers crossed, hopefully this works. I don't like, if they really wanted to, they could get out over the edge and hop over this trap, and then they could go up there, and then maybe I'll get them up there. But that's what that camera's gonna be for. I'm gonna turn it on video and come back tomorrow and check. Okay, so we just checked traps and nothing in either one of them. And there was a beaver over there. They're just mocking me. So we're gonna go back, walk over there again. Went over there, back over there, and see where he just slipped down in the ice. See if we can't see anything else, because that must still be, it used to be a lodge there, and it must still be somewhat of a lodge. I gotta figure it out. We gotta figure it out. See, I think they're bank beavers, because there hasn't been a lodge here in a long time. This was just a stockpile previously, like 5 years ago, and they had a lodge down there, and the dam was actually right in between here and the lodge. But I don't know if there's a hole under here or not. We're fitting to find out. I'm sorry, I kind of get creeped out when I'm in the water, and I know there's critters with teeth that can chew through wood. So I don't really feel like getting in the water. I'm being a big baby about it, I know. I can catch a coon and muskrat. And get fox now and again when I set for them, but beaver's new to me. Oh. Can't tell if these gloves are leaking on me. What was that? The temperature has drastically dropped in the last few days. I left the house, it was like -2, and you can see what was open water is now frozen. So, I know I'm gonna pull one trap, and the other one we'll see if there's anything in it. This is day 3 of traps being in the water. My mustache is going crazy. So it's been a week since, oh, it's past a week now, week and a half, since I've set traps for beavers and otter. 2 traps. Put out a third a few days ago, only a 220. Haven't had any luck yet still. But it's drastically different than what it was when I first set traps. We had half open water when I first set traps, and now, as you can see, I am standing on the river, no problems. It's about 6 inches thick. In a week and a half, it's put on that much ice. And all the otter activity is on top of the ice now, except for one spot. So I know where they're actually getting in the water, because it's a cow path to get into that spot of open water. So I'm gonna move one today. I'm gonna put a pole set in, a baited pole set with some willow / poplar on the trigger, and hopefully that might get me a beaver. Sorry I haven't got it and it's so quick. I mean, I'm learning as I'm going, so you guys are just along for the ride. So that's what the plan is now. A week and a half later, finally gonna move some more traps around. And at least move the beaver trap, one beaver trap today, and make it into a pole set. And then tomorrow I'll come back and I'll do something about the otter. And I'm gonna go ice fishing this afternoon after I cut some wood. So that's what's gonna be happening.
Boys and girls, I actually think I got something in here. But I can't get it out of the goddamn hole. And I'm standing in the water on the log over the ice. I got my spud here. Goodness sakes alive. There he is. I can't get him out of the hole. I should have pulled this trap yesterday, glad I didn't, but I know that dark spot right there, I'd go right through it, stand on a log, was able to stand back there. Oh boy, we got him. Yes, 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 yes. I'm freaking whipped. That was nerve-wracking. So I didn't get a film of me setting this trap here because, one, I didn't think it'd work, and I had to reset it twice. Where it's ripping right there, that was the only open water through the last probably week and a half now. And I was trying to catch an otter off of it, so all I did was I set this number 2 Duke rubber jaw trap underneath the snow right next to the hole, and all the snow melted yesterday. So I came back yesterday, and the water was already kind of starting to be on top of the river, but I was like, we'll force it. And I put logs all around it to kind of funnel them right down into that hole. And I was expecting an otter, because there's otter tracks up and down this thing. Lo and behold, Mr. Beaver got a little surprise for him. Right on the front paw. I'm totally stoked. First beaver.